Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. This is a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius for the upcoming week in February. If you're brand new to my channel, everything you need to know about this video and the reading is in the description box below, so please check that out. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate your support. I do want to remind all of my viewers that because this is a general love reading, it can pertain to any kind of relationship, situation, or circumstance. As always, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. My intention is to reach the people who need this message the most and who will benefit from it. So I'm going to get started with you, Aquarius, after one more shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you guys for this upcoming week in February. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Nine of Cups in your underlying energy, paired with the Five of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands, Nine of Wands, King of Swords in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. So we have a couple of pages and a couple of kings on the table so far. The King of Swords in reverse can be someone who's very harsh with their words, somebody who's very cutting or mean or deliberately antagonizing or argumentative, someone who's highly intelligent but again also can be manipulative with their words. This can also be indicating someone who's just unwilling to communicate, or someone who doesn't communicate well. Paired with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, it's possible you might be dealing with a recent job loss, or maybe something else that didn't work out for you, some kind of educational endeavor possibly that didn't pan out, or a financial endeavor or creative project that you were working on. You might be feeling bad about that. Maybe thinking a lot about how things went wrong. We also have the King of Cups on the table. King of Cups in reverse can indicate somebody who's emotionally detached or unwilling to show emotions, or again, in the extreme sense, can be someone who's emotionally manipulative. In this case, I feel that the energy is just detached from possibly, going into something new after having dealt with a disappointment. And maybe try not to get overly excited or overly emotionally invested in whatever this new thing is for you, Aquarius. So far what I'm feeling is a disappointment, maybe something that you were working on that just didn't pan out for you, and possibly diving into something new, but you may be feeling a little pessimistic, maybe feeling a little guarded in regards to not getting too emotionally invested in something that you're just preparing yourself, in other words, for it not working out by not getting your hopes up. So let's see what else we get for you, Aquarius. We have the Sun, and the Five of Pentacles. Justice. Two of Wands. The King of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Four of Wands. And the World. So again, I get the feeling that you may be pursuing something brand new, but something that maybe you've been manifesting into your life, something that you've been hoping for. On the one hand, I feel like you are feeling positive about this, feeling like you're moving in the right direction, but you also are a little skeptical, a little pessimistic because of some past failures, and maybe thinking that this is not going to take you in the right direction. Maybe having a little back and forth in your own head, a little internal conflict regarding this new endeavor, because I do feel like there's something brand new that you're trying, something that you might be getting off the ground, if this is going to school for the first time, or maybe starting a little business, or starting a new job, or just trying to learn a new trade. But I do feel like you're wrestling with some past disappointments that kind of left you feeling a little bit lacking, a little bit insecure or pessimistic about future endeavors. And again, not wanting to get your hopes up, maybe even downplaying a little bit. Maybe even thinking, you know what, this is just a hobby, it's not really going to turn into much, or I'm just trying this out, I don't know if it's going to work out, type of thing. Kind of just, again, not trying to get too excited about it. But the cards are indicating that this is a good thing to move toward, that it's meant for you, it's something that's right, something you've been fighting for. And it's something that you've wanted. Nine of Cups. I do believe the Kings are both your energy. Again, I want to remind my viewers to be flexible with the energy. Even if you are a woman, you can embody masculine energy. And if we do get other characters in this reading, if it's resonating for you, you can be represented by any of the energies that show up in the cards. So be aware of that as we get a little bit more detailed and into this reading. With the World and Justice out here in your first couple sets of cards, I do feel like the universe is kind of pushing you toward this new endeavor, whatever it is for you. You have the Page of Wands with Justice, and you've got the Page of Pentacles with the World. And to me, this indicates something new that you're trying, something that is unfamiliar to you, but something that's meant for you, something that's on your path, written in your blueprint, something you were meant to experience and learn from. So you may be feeling a little bit pessimistic, you may be feeling a little down about past disappointments, but I think that you can be rest assured that you are, at least at this point in time, headed in the right direction towards something I think you are going to find very satisfying and fulfilling. And you know, the good thing about disappointments is you learn from them, right? You gain some experience. You gain some wisdom. And that is valuable, even though sometimes disappointments feel like they just, you know, they crush you and they make you feel less than. It's those type of things that help you grow and become a better person, ultimately. So mistakes, failures, mishaps, disappointments, all of those can be valuable lessons in our lives. And I think you're moving towards something positive right now, Aquarius. So we have the Knight of Cups in your underlying energy, clarifying the 9 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. The Page of Wands in reverse this time, in the same set with the Page of Wands. The Chariot in reverse. Six of Wands. Two of Swords in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's possible you might be looking at a potential new relationship or new connection. While you're pursuing this dream of yours, or kind of getting into something new for yourself. I think you might be resisting it, maybe feeling like it's not right for you. Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. Is it possible, Aquarius, that someone is kind of approaching you, maybe showing you some attention? And I feel like maybe you're resisting new connections, new relationships. This could be romantic, it could be friendship, could be anything. Could be a new colleague. But it feels like you're resisting new connections right now because maybe relationships haven't worked out for you in the past, or you've just been left with disappointment. But I feel like someone new might be coming your way, or you might have some kind of offer. Somebody who's coming in with an offer of friendship, or an offer to work with you, perhaps a new romantic connection. But I think with some of your past disappointments, Aquarius, maybe again you're kind of rejecting the idea of something new, because I think you're feeling a little down on yourself and kind of stuck in this King of Swords, Ten of Cups in reverse mode, where you're just maybe downplaying what, the positive things that seem to be coming into your life, because you don't want to get your hopes up, or you don't want to be let down again. Again, I think you're battling with the idea that whatever new endeavor you are embarking on, that this is going to end in failure or disappointment again. I think you're battling with that. But I think you've invested a lot of time and energy into what it is you're pursuing, and it looks like the cards are indicating that you're on your path, that you're headed in the right direction. That this investment, time, energy that you've put into this will be worth the effort, will be worth the wait. I don't think that just because you're on the right path and you're headed down the right direction doesn't mean that you won't experience some pitfalls or some disappointments or some bumps in the road. We all experience those things in our lives, regardless of whether we're on the right path or not. You just have to avoid letting those things get you down. Let's get some more cards out here for you, Aquarius. So we have Three of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Wands in reverse. The Star. Ten of Pentacles. The Sun in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Cups again in the same set of cards with the King of Cups in reverse. And the Two of Swords again, this time in the upright position with the Two of Swords. So this possibly could be something, whatever this is that you're getting into, or whatever this new project or new financial endeavor or new learning experience, whatever this is for you, it feels like it could possibly be something that you got into because of family or a close connection, or someone helped you. Someone that you're close to kind of helped you move in this direction or gave you this opportunity. You may be even feeling like it's not going to end up being what you want because you kind of got into it through a connection. Or because of a close connection. It almost feels like maybe someone talked you into something, trying something out. And maybe you're thinking, what do I have to lose? I'll give it a shot. Because I think you're thinking, well, again, what do I have to lose? I've had these past disappointments in my life. I might as well try it out. But I think again, you're feeling a little resistant or pessimistic. Maybe not just about this new opportunity that it looks like you're moving into, but maybe the relationships that surround you or the people that are offering help or offering support. I just feel like you're a little bit down on yourself, Aquarius, more than anything else, I have to be honest. I feel like you're a little down on yourself and you're feeling a little unhappy. And you need to regain a little self-love, a little confidence, a little bit of support for yourself. Because I just feel like this Three of Pentacles, whatever this was in the past or present for you that didn't go your way, has you feeling like maybe success is not on your path. But these cards, I keep looking at these, keep going back to this, because this feels good. This feels positive to me, Aquarius. This feels like Spirit is saying, look, you just need to keep pushing forward. Everything that you've invested so far, regardless of past failures, is pushing you in the right direction. You may feel green, you may feel new, you may feel inexperienced, you maybe feel like you don't lack the resources or the financial means or the know-how to make this work. But based on what I'm seeing in the cards, you are definitely on the right path. You're just not yet emotionally invested in this yet. And it's this kind of energy that might hold you back a little bit. It's this kind of energy of feeling like you don't want to give 100%, including the passion and the motivation, because you don't want to be disappointed again. So you're holding back. And ultimately, that might hold you back in this endeavor, whatever it is. Maybe keep you moving keep you from moving at the pace that you'd like to move, or your mindset might keep you from feeling successful when you actually are. Does that make sense, Aquarius? And I think the cards are indicating, you know, again, you may have been experiencing some disappointments, not only in some efforts in relationships, but in moving forward in your life and whatever that looks like for you, in the job or career realm, schooling. But once you regain some confidence and start feeling better about yourself, I think you're going to find that things are going to start moving forward, and they're going to feel good too. Let's get this last round of cards out for you, Aquarius, and see what else we can get. So we have the Chariot, the Page of Wands again, Five of Swords in reverse, the Tower, Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands, King of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So again, I feel more of the same. And honestly, Aquarius, I think once you move past this, once you move past this anxiety that you may be feeling, maybe feeling like things are going nowhere, that you're stuck, feeling like you can't feel positive about the direction that you're moving in. I think once you get past this, what you're going to find is that you do have opportunities for a new start, and you can achieve success. But you're in your head, Aquarius. I mean, you know, it's all over these cards that you're in your head right now. And, you know, once you heal from some of these past disappointments, once you regain some of your confidence and again your composure and power of positive thinking goes a long way. These cards are in your underlying energy. You're going to have wish fulfillment. You will have positive relationships in your life, and you will be moving forward quickly as soon as you change that mindset and shake yourself of these disappointments that you've been experiencing in the past, because I feel like you're dwelling on that. And when help comes your way, when support comes your way, when people come around and want to help you out, take advantage of that, Aquarius. Let them. I do feel like this King of Wands is also indicating your energy. And right now, this might be what you're feeling right now. A little down in the dumps, feeling like you don't want to take action, feeling like you don't want to invest any emotions because things feel broken right now. Things feel unstable. And I think you're just not willing to compromise yourself again. I feel like you're just not willing to open yourself up to possibilities and opportunities because you're afraid to get hurt again or afraid to be disappointed. But the opportunities are waiting for you, Aquarius. You just have to get past, the conflict, past the mental anxiety, and move towards this. Change your mindset, Aquarius. Change your perspective. Give yourself a break. You know, again, I said this at the beginning, we all experience, you can walk down the street and people have smiles on their faces, maybe laughing with their friends, whatever. It doesn't matter what it appears on the outside. We all deal with struggles, pain and hardship, disappointments, failures, things that don't go our way, financial hardships, job loss, you name it. Every single person on the face of this planet deals with that stuff. It's how you look at it. Ultimately, right, Aquarius? If you dwell in that energy and you let it keep you down, naturally you're going to bring more of the same. That's how energy works. So as tough as it might be to get out of this kind of mindset, maybe you focus on some self-love. Maybe you focus on turning this Ace of Cups upright so that you can get back into your positive mindset and move in the right direction. Because it's waiting for you, Aquarius. Cards are indicating your opportunities, your new relationships. They're waiting for you. You just have to let them in. You know? Just have to let them in, Aquarius. Let's get a Dreams of Gaia Tarot card to finish off this reading for you, Aquarius. Maybe some words of wisdom from Spirit, some words of encouragement might be nice. Is that the one? I think there's 2 here. There's 3. I'm not taking 3. It's too many. Take me forever to read 3. Let's get a card for Aquarius. Again, more than anything, Aquarius, I feel like you're just feeling a little gun-shy, a little pessimistic, or maybe a lot pessimistic, if I'm being honest. And that's like 3-2. Again, that's got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse on the table here because you're just experiencing some pitfalls and some disappointments, some bumps in the road, some delays in your movement forward on your path. But, you know, keep in mind, we all deal with this stuff. And a lot of people are dealing with this kind of energy right now. It seems to be kind of going around. You're not alone. Okay, these cards are feeling really sticky to me. Let's get a card for Aquarius. Let's get some words of encouragement, Spirit. Something that Aquarius can walk away with. Help them move in the right direction. Help them feel a little bit more positive about how things are. Okay, this one flipped out. It's the 9 of water, 9 of cups. It's this very first card that came out in your reading. It just came out in Dreams of Gaia. This should be uplifting for you. I know that this one has a little bit different meaning than the 9 of Cups in the traditional tarot, which is all about wish fulfillment, having something positive come into your life that you've been manifesting or hoping for. So let's see what this card has to say for you, Aquarius. It's really long. I'm going to read it. So bear with me. Let's hope this gives you something to walk away with. It'll be worth waiting it out. Here we go, Aquarius. The very first thing to be born in the darkness of the void was light. The 9 of water represents a need to embrace an open heart and allow the light of love to transform and heal emotional pain and turn it into knowledge that sets us free. Our past experiences, good and bad, leave an emotional imprint. Remembered joy and love can inspire a sense of well-being. A happy memory creates a feeling within that carves the lips and makes us smile or laugh, while a bad memory can cause tears and open old wounds we thought were healed and forgotten long ago. Have you ever heard a song playing on the radio and had tears form in your eyes because the song was one you shared with a past love who broke your heart? Have you ever had somebody say something to you that has triggered anger because they have touched on deep-rooted, remembered anger toward another who said the very same words? Have you ever started laughing uncontrollably because a silly moment in the now stirred up memories of a silly, happy moment in the past? Our emotions can lift us high as the stars or plummet us into an abyss of despair, and yet all too often we do not know or understand why we feel and react as we do. What makes some memories so much more vivid and unforgettable? What makes them unforgettable is how they made us feel. This is emotional imprinting at work, and through it we can and do bind ourselves emotionally to the past. In the present, these imprints become triggers that have us reacting on an almost purely emotional level. This is resonating for this reading to the T. I think this is what's affecting you, these emotional imprints, Aquarius. If our mind was a bank in which we could choose what memories we save, the majority would save only the memories that make them smile, while discarding those that make them cry. There would be so many happy, smiling people in the world if we could choose to keep only the memories that make us smile. Unfortunately, we have no choice. But what we do have is the choice to recognize our emotional triggers, so the bad memories, or those laden with weighty emotions, have less influence upon us. By shining a light on the source of the emotional pain and then accepting that the moment that caused it is over and cannot be changed or undone, we take the first step to freeing ourselves from the emotional hooks that bind us to the past. Recognizing how we feel and react when recalling that moment or experiencing one like it is the next step toward emotional awareness. Finally, in being mindful and learning not to react when an emotional trigger is squeezed, we reach emotional enlightenment, a state when we are no longer shackled. Eventually, there comes a time when we no longer have to be mindful because the memory no longer has any influence. The hurt was healed and we have transcended. Emotional enlightenment is not a gentle process. It involves rummaging through our memories, revisiting old hurts, seeing them and accepting them for what they are, letting go of harmful and destructive beliefs, and then freeing ourselves of the burden of the emotional weight. It takes time and practice, and at the beginning of the process, we can be more reactive than usual. It's like trying to run up a muddy, slippery slope. We lose our footing, fall, and slip backwards. For some, the process is simply too difficult. Others resist, wondering why anyone would consciously choose to explore and relive their deepest and most painful memories. It's like choosing to cut open old scars to make them wounds all over again. The reality is, they are correct. It is like cutting open a scar, but aggressive measures are needed if a cancer grows beneath the scar tissue. If past memories are making you emotionally reactive in a way that is counterproductive in the now, then there is a cancer present. You might not be reliving the memories consciously, but when they power influence how you feel and react in the present, then you are reliving those memories on an unconscious level. So the choice is one between having those memories influence you unconsciously or being mindful and aware and lessening or ending their influence. The Nine of Water offers the choice and asks you to make it. You might not have a choice in the memories your mind stores, but you do have a choice as to which ones you invest in emotionally, whether it be a past memory or a new one. Invest in those that fill you with love and lightness and find yourself rising from the depths. Just as emotional enlightenment is not an easy process, it is also not a spiritual process. It is a healing process. It is the process of making ourselves lighter and becoming lighter, by letting go of the heavy emotions we unconsciously hold on to, and which in turn influence our emotional and physical well-being in the present. When the Nine of Water appears in your reading, you are also being asked to consider if, at this time, one of your emotional triggers is being squeezed for good or ill. Asking this question will help you determine whether you are acting for the wrong or right reasons. I don't need to add anything to that. That was perfect for this reading. Absolutely perfect. So here it is. Congratulations for working through some of these emotional scars that you're dealing with. And obviously you are, Aquarius. But the good news is you're back on your path. And you are working through it. And once you do, these new opportunities are going to present themselves and you'll be able to move back in the right direction with a positive mindset and embracing those good memories and not allowing the bad ones to influence you. So I'm going to leave that here, Aquarius. I hope that you got something out of this reading. I appreciate you joining me. Thank you so much. And I hope I see you again soon. Take care. Bye, Aquarius.